What if everything you've been told about motivation is wrong? Most people believe that successful individuals wake up every morning, feeling inspired, energized, and ready to chase their goals. They imagine entrepreneurs, athletes, and high achievers constantly driven by motivation. But psychology tells us a very different story. The truth is that motivation is unreliable. Think about it. How many times have you felt extremely motivated to change your life? Maybe you promised yourself that you'd start exercising, learn a new skill, or finally work on your dream project for a few days. Everything feels exciting. You have energy, focus, and determination. But then something happens. The excitement fades, the motivation disappears, and suddenly, the goal that once felt important becomes difficult to pursue. This isn't because you're lazy. It's because motivation was never designed to be permanent. According to psychologists, motivation is heavily influenced by emotions, and emotions change constantly. Some days you'll feel inspired, other days you won't. If your success depends entirely on motivation, your progress will always be inconsistent. So what separates successful people from everyone else? The answer is discipline. Discipline means taking action even when you don't feel like it. It's the ability to keep moving forward regardless of your emotional state. In fact, many successful people don't rely on motivation at all. They rely on systems, routines, and habits. Consider someone who goes to the gym every morning. Most people assume they must be highly motivated. But if you ask them, they'll often tell you something surprising. They don't always want to go. They simply go because it's part of their routine. Their behavior is no longer dependent on motivation. It's automatic. And that's exactly how lasting success is built. Psychology also reveals another important factor, dopamine. Dopamine is often called the brain's reward chemical. Every time we expect a reward, our brain releases dopamine, encouraging us to take action. The problem is that modern life offers countless instant rewards, social media notifications, short videos, video games, endless entertainment. These activities provide immediate dopamine hits with very little effort. Meanwhile, meaningful goals like building a business, getting fit, or learning a new skill require patience. The rewards come much later. That's why so many people struggle to stay focused. Their brains become addicted to instant gratification. Successful people understand this challenge. Instead of chasing constant pleasure, they learn to enjoy the process itself. They celebrate small wins. They focus on daily progress. And they understand that success is rarely the result of one massive action. It's the result of hundreds of small actions repeated consistently over time. There's another psychological principle that high achievers understand. Action creates motivation. Most people think motivation comes first and action comes second. But in reality, the opposite is often true. When you take action, even a small action, your brain begins to see progress. That progress creates momentum, and momentum creates motivation. This means you don't need to feel motivated before starting. You simply need to start, write one page, read one chapter, walk for 10 minutes, take one small step. Because every great achievement begins with a small action. So the next time you're waiting for motivation to appear, remember this. Motivation may start the journey, but discipline finishes it. Your future isn't determined by how motivated you feel today. It's determined by what you do, especially on the days when you don't feel motivated at all. And that's where real success begins.